All right, good afternoon, everyone. Before we move forward, my class, as you can hear, we are finalizing a couple things. So everyone, you will need to have um, your packet. I know you guys have that. That's awesome. And you need to have your social studies notebook, as it said on the agenda. So take your final 10 seconds to gather those things, and obviously a pencil and maybe a highlighter. Okay. My class. Thumbs up if you're ready. All right. We are moving forward. The rest of you, please hurry up and find those things. All right. Image of the week. I'm still finalizing a couple answers. So, for those people who've submitted responses for the image of the week, thank you very, very much. I am going to get the final answers out to you as soon as possible. Are we good, everyone? I hear some rustling. We're good? Okay. A couple of things about today's agenda. Number one. I'm going to wait. That might be for me. Nope. Number one on today's agenda, obviously here is today. And then over here is a little acknowledgement that this is a Black History Month. And it's going to be a time to celebrate famous Americans. What I'm going to do is to cover some of these things that are very important in the history of this country. Is just a couple times a week, we're going to either begin the lesson or finalize the lesson with a quick video. Okay? And today's video is going to be the true story of Henry Box Brown down here, and I'll describe that in a little bit. Okay? Later on in Google Classroom, you will find that most of the brain pops that are out there are going to be based on famous African Americans. Okay? So, let's move forward. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to open up the next page in your notebook and label it like that. Oh, and by the way, I made a mistake on this one. You can skip number 8. So there's the title. 2-1, February 1st, Columbian Exchange. Please write 1, skip 2 lines, write 2, skip 2 lines, write 3, skip 2 lines, yada yada yada. Stop when you get to number 7. Okay. Pretty easy, should be done very, very soon. You can highlight some things as well. Alright, I'm going to show you a series of slides about the Columbian Exchange. Please do not copy everything. We will be here until 4 o'clock if you copy everything. So I'm going to just point out what you need to copy. Okay? Columbian Exchange. When did that start? Who can tell me from my class before we move forward? When did the Columbian Exchange start? In what year? Yes, Neil Armstrong. 1492. Okay, Columbus, the first significant explorer to travel across the ocean and introduce things from the New World to the Old World. So, all right, so we're going to go to the next slide. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to just to copy down the very first statement there. Okay. After Columbus, so this is number 1. After Columbus's arrival in the Americas, animal, plant, and bacterial life began to mix. If you cannot see that, please ask your teacher if you can move closer to the smartboard, or I will move slower through this. Sorry, it's Monday. Lost my train of thought. See what I'm saying about not copying everything down? Because some of these things we've already covered. I'm pretty much focused on the new things. After Columbus's arrival in the Americas, animal, plant, and bacterial life began to mix. Boy, they should have put a period there. Should be a period right there. Teachers, pause if I'm moving too quickly. But I'm going to use my class as the measuring stick as to whether or not we can move forward. Alright, how many of you are ready to move forward on this one? Alright. Good, thumbs up on most of you. So everyone, about 10 more seconds. That was number one. All right, on this one, okay, I need you to copy down this statement. The shrinking native population led to a growth in colonies as settlers now found it easier to claim more land. As the natives started to die off, their land became available for explorers to claim. This graph here is just an example of what happened in Mexico in just under 75 years. When they say native, they don't just, they're just not referring to Native Americans. They're referring to anyone who lived there before the explorers sailed to the New World. So we're talking about the Aztecs, Central America, the Incas of South America, the Maya of Mexico, the Native American population of the United States. Okay, moving on to the next one. All right, everyone, this we're going to... Okay, on this one, just the one about sugar, please. Sugar becomes the mainstay of the Caribbean and Brazilian economies, okay? They discovered that the sugar that they found in Asia could really grow well in the Caribbean and Brazil. Europeans just had such a craving for sugar. It led to many other industries. Sugar becomes the mainstay of the Caribbean and Brazilian economies. And as always, my class, if some of these do not make sense or you need me to clarify it, please raise your hand. Have any of you ever seen how sugar cane grows? In Minecraft, sure. But it looks like bamboo. Have you ever seen bamboo? It's a thicker version of bamboo and it grows so quickly. I'll try to find, my local grocery store sells sugar cane in small sections. I'll try to pick one up and bring it in. Plus, there's some cool videos on how they process sugar cane all the way down from the plant to what we enjoy in our Lucky Charms.
Wait,
all right.
Paper out of sugar?
Can you make paper out of sugar cane? That is a great question. That could be a byproduct. Why, is that what you can do in Minecraft? Okay. All right. I'm learning something from you. All right, so here we go. On this one, I need you to just the where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Just right up here. This white one. Sorry, I had to check my notes there. Europeans brought over domestic livestock to the Americas. Domesticated. Okay? When we use animals to, I guess, for food, we're domesticating them. They're no longer in the wild. That last fact you don't have to copy down, but it is interesting how other animals provide meat, tallow, hides, transportation, and hauling. You know what tallow is? Tallow, it's inside the animal. It's the fat. Okay, they would use fat as an energy source. You can burn fat as fuel. Okay. All right, so Europeans brought over domestic livestock to the Americas. All right, moving on. Okay, this one is about disease. Actually, this is the one we were skipping. All right, this one. Let's see here. I had it written down. Oh, I'm sorry. Right here, the last one. New foods became staples of human diets and new growing regions opened up for crops. Sorry, everyone. New foods became staples, became regular things of human diets and new growing regions opened up for crops. No longer were the potatoes being harvested in the Americas, they were being grown in places like Ireland, Europe. You guys are doing an awesome job taking notes. You get to use these notes in the next quiz. All right, 10 seconds for this one. So glad you're being patient with other people who are really working their hardest to get this done. All right, next one. On this one, where is it? No, we're skipping that one. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so on this one, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. What number are we on, by the way? Number 6. Okay, so number 6, number 7. Okay, number 6, pick one of these. Number 7, pick one more. Okay, does everyone understand that one? So for number 6, pick one of these facts. And for number 7, pick another one. That means one will not be used. So Native Americans taught the Europeans local farming methods, or Europeans adopted devices invented by the natives, such as the canoe, the snowshoe, the hammock, and the poncho. Or Europeans introduced the Native Americans to metalworking, new techniques for shipbuilding, and new forms of weapons, including firearms. Your choice. You may pick 2 of these. Now you have me thinking about sugarcane. Is it a new thing in Minecraft? No. Do they eat it?
You can make it into sugar.
We can make things on it, okay.
You can make it into sugar, and then you can bake it into a cake or bake it.
Okay. The new process of turning sugarcane into sugar is pretty streamlined now. It used to be it used to be a very long process. All right. A few more seconds on this one. I'm very glad that you guys are being very detail oriented and trying to get as much information as at once. tell you what, I'm going to make a note to myself. On Thursday, no, tomorrow, sorry. Tomorrow, we'll review some of these in case I'm rushing you. Teachers, you may also pause them as well. Okay. The last one, you don't have to copy anything down. I just found this is interesting. These were things that were not in these parts of the New World that became a part of the New World once Europeans came here. So before before Columbus got here, there were no oranges in Florida, no bananas in Ecuador, no tomatoes in Italy, no coffee in Colombia, no pineapples in Hawaii, no cattle in Texas, no chili peppers in India, no cigarettes in France because that's a tobacco product, no chocolate in Switzerland, and no potatoes in Ireland. So that's before Columbus. Okay, that's before the Columbian Exchange started. All right, if you are all set, you may close your notebook and find your packet, please. Teachers, please pause if I have, go back a little if I've rushed y'all on these things. Okay, so, can everyone turn to the next page, which looks like this. It's titled, What They Discovered. And for those people at home, you should have this. These were available for pickup several weeks ago. If not, I'm going to ask you to take out a piece of paper or your notebook and take some notes, okay? Or come to school and get your stuff. All right. So before we start on this, okay, first of all, did you find it? Everyone, it's the back page of what we did last week. Okay. So I'm just going to, we don't have a lot of time here, so I'm going to quickly just go through the directions here, okay? This is like an extension. You now have to discover other stuff that the European explorers discovered. It could be, are we ready for this? The English explorers, the Italian explorers, the Spanish explorers. Who am I forgetting? What? French explorers, okay? Any explorer that came over from Europe. Okay, so if you want to copy down what I have done so far, that would be fine, which might make it easier to understand. And I have to explain the Hudson River part. When it was discovered, it was not called Hudson River. It was named after the explorer. Just so you know. Okay? What a coincidence. Henry Hudson discovers the Hudson River. It was obviously named after him. Okay? Okay, so based on what I've done so far, what do you think you need to do? What do you think you're going to be doing on this one? And I've also written the numbers. The expectation is to find 3 answers, 3 answers, 3 answers, 4 answers, 4 answers, 3 answers, 5 answers. Some have been done for you already. Okay. My class, what do you think you have to do? All right. Yes, Pele.
Find some animals, places, and plants that was involved in the...
Exactly. So basically, what did the Europeans discover as they entered the New World, I guess, okay, the Americas? And when I say Americas, that could be North America, South America, okay, the islands of the Caribbean. So, for example, they obviously discovered the continental North America. Major water bodies. They obviously discovered Hudson River because you get to it right away as you enter New York. Okay, they discovered, as we know, potato. The parrot was all discovered by European explorers. The Maya people of Mexico was discovered by the Spanish. They were discovered by the Spanish. And the natural resources, silver, discovered by Spain, and timber. There's stories of them coming over here and discovering all the trees that we had. Okay, cut them down, take them back to Europe, and we're going to build a ton of ships. Okay, so we can explore more or build ships over here. So this is where it gets a little complicated for everyone out there, okay, in social studies world right now. Okay, there's not enough information in your book. Okay, there's information from last week's assignment. Okay, from the first page. You can use some answers from there if you'd like. Okay, but you may have to. You're most likely going to have to do Google searches on this one using keywords. So look what I did here. I give you a little hint. If you were to type in the above terms, watch this: natural resources plus European explorers in the New World or in the Americas, you most likely will get some answers. Okay? If, like I said, these words plus European explorers plus the New World plus the Americas. I searched for a good website that had a ton of answers on it. I couldn't find them. I really couldn't. Okay, so this is going to be a matter of you just using Google as your search engine, and I've given you some tips here. Okay? And by the way, I need you to have this done hopefully by tomorrow. Alright, so, any questions about that? Alright, everyone do me a favor. Don't open your Chromebook. Don't open your Chromebook, because I have to show everyone something. Alright, so everyone out there, you're going to work on this during work time, and if you don't finish it, I'm most likely going to give you some class time tomorrow. Today is just going to be the stepping off point. So, in work time today, this is going to cover the entire week. And the reason I did this now is because we have an adjusted schedule later in the week because of MAPS testing. So I need you to look up here. I need everyone out there to pay attention to this because there's some very specific things here. And I'm going to try not to bore you by reading this whole thing, but I think I might have to. So, above this line are required things this week to do during work time. Above this line. Today, the packet page we started. Tomorrow, colonial settlements in the back country. That's in your packets. Does everyone understand that? Here's today's assignment. Here's tomorrow's assignment. Alright? Answers are due February 8th. And there may be a quiz. You get to use your packet. Okay? Later in the week, there's going to be a required brain pop. I've given you the link. I've given you some directions, but can someone please read this one to me? This is an important little factor in how we're going to do this. All right, Pele, nice and loud, please.
This is an assignment on Friday. Do not do this until work time on Friday. All scores will be sent to me early. All scores sent to me early.
So everyone, on Friday, this is the assignment. Don't start it early. Do it on Friday during work time. Jamestown Brain Pop. When you finish work, look at all these extra additional learning opportunities and teachers. I'm going to try to get to this quickly because I know at 3 o'clock we've got a video to watch for Black History Month. So these are the 4 Kahoots for the week. And they all will follow with bonus points and prizes this week. Okay? There's going to be a top 10 for each one. Branches of government, famous African Americans, needs versus wants, U.S. regions. You can pick one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, or all of them. But I know everyone needs bonus points. The new rule, first name or initials. Okay? Does everyone understand that? Okay. Brain pops. These are the bonus brain pops for the week. Jackie Robinson, Tuskegee Airmen, Underground Railroad. These are all related to Black history. And then we got taxes. Okay? And then these are 3 videos that just require some good focus. We've got Columbian Exchange, Breakfast Around the World, and CNN 10. This one stars those kids who are given sample foods to eat, and they've never been exposed to those. So there's plenty to do that additional after you are done with the required stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. All right. Hate to tell you this, but you only got a couple minutes to work on that one packet right here. Because at 3 o'clock, your teachers are going to be showing you this video. True story. You may have seen this book. Anyone ever seen this book before? Okay. This is a true story of Henry Brown, who does a very who escapes in a very creative manner from the south to the north to escape slavery. Okay, your teachers are going to show this to you at 3 o'clock. I'm going to remind every classroom out there, this is not free time when your teachers show this to you. It's not pack-up time. It is attention and focus time. Any questions, my class? Yes, Mr. Paler.
So, for the packet, can you get some answers from this side of the worksheet?
Thank you. Yes, you can get the packet answers from the other side of the, yes, page 1. Beautiful. Good question. Okay, so students, a couple minutes of work time right here. And then the teachers at 3 o'clock or maybe 3:01, 3:02 will show you this. Okay? All right. Sorry to rush everyone. Tomorrow you'll have more time. Thank you for your time, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Okay, so a couple minutes, everyone. I'm going to end it. Going to close it.